morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Receivables Finance International 2019. This is our 19th year of doing this event, and you're all very welcome.
Customer voice is much stronger than it's ever been. The main reason for that is because there's so much liquidity in the market that basically they get choice. So a very mixed bag depending on where you go in the market. Large trade finance, yes, there's investment. Large trade finance, larger corporate deals, there is money to invest and jointly. However, as you go down the corporate scale, the actual need for that investment and the whole discussion around technology is much harder to see.
I think supply chain, maybe it affects as supply chains slow down. In terms of factoring and receivables finance, I think as a defensive mechanism for companies, you'll see an increase. So I think overall for the industry, a slowdown is maybe neutral, maybe good.
2018 was a very good year. We experienced, on a preliminary basis, the final numbers will come out in May, but it appears that the industry grew approximately 5%. This continues a very positive trajectory since the Great Recession in 2008-2009.
Although there is a slowdown in the economy, we may have an increased volume of the factoring volumes and supply chain volumes in the coming years. As you saw in this morning in this presentation, the FCI volumes increased by 5%, although there is a slowdown. So it's a good sign, and it's a good sign for our industry that we are having extra shares from the global trade.
The reality is fraud is a major issue for all of us in this particular industry, and again, as we know, the fraudsters are getting smarter and cleverer, so do we. And collaboration is certainly something that's becoming a key feature of all businesses now, is how do we collaborate with each other against the common enemy.
So Latin America is the global leader in electronic invoicing, electronic tax reporting. And what they're sort of doing to support and create the asset class. Chile has one of the first central clearing houses for invoices in the world. The rest of the region should look towards LATAM to really understand what electronic invoicing generates and changes throughout, creating an asset class that every SME will facilitate access to finance.
Well, I think it was very interesting to see what HSBC, for example, Chris, detects as the future perspective. Everything that's related to digital processes, everything that's related to set up modern technology to support and give a future to the business people here who are in charge of their factoring and receivables finance business.
I'm loving all the interaction with the people, the variety of the people that are here, and I'm learning an awful lot, so it's wonderful.
It's one of the few places where you can actually have a conversation with more than one perspective. UK tends to be generally UK oriented, and so on and so forth.
Great atmosphere and audience. My main purpose, of course, as the chairman of FCI, I'm presenting the 2018 figures. However, it's a big opportunity for a networking. There is too much points to take away.
We've got a very full program for you today and tomorrow, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it very much.